Hey guys, we're back. Let's keep it going. This time around our goal is the Drench Fort, aka the one. And now we have our tertiary weapon, one of our first tertiary weapons, the gun, Strife's gun. The bullets reload over time, but it's going to be pretty damn helpful. I think it's actually required in this next dungeon. Anyway, let's get to it. I think it's this way. So we'll go from here. I don't think I've ever tried this out. I want to see what happens if I go up to this thing. Do I insta-die or something? Alright.
We tried to seal in the corruption, but no good came of it.
What I did there was, there are a bunch of those... So in the previous dungeon you saw those like active corruption bomb thingies that you could throw at devices and enemies and whatnot, and it will blow up automatically over time. The ones that I just shot right now are inactive, so I actually need to attack them somehow, and that's where this gun comes in. And I needed to do that because it was blocking the path, but I just unblocked it.
What can you tell me about the Tears of the Mountain?
The Drench Fort lies just beyond this barrier. It was the first thing taken by corruption. We sealed the Stonefather's tears inside, fearing what would happen if they spread.
If I do as Alia asks, you'll soon find out.
Aye, and the realm will be better for it. Whether pure as rain or black as sin, the tears will end this stalemate.
It's odd how I often find you standing.
Without the Tree of Life Horseman, I'm trapped here just like you. A fortunate few slipped out before the tree was lost, like Ulthane.
And who is Ulthane?
He's just another maker. Has a big hammer is all. When he escaped, I feared to follow. And a good thing, too.
And why is that?
Well, you might still be looking for the cauldron if not for my courage and wit. Run along, rider. I'll rest a bit.
He's standing there. Why is he out of breath? Jesus. Alright, there are going to be a few things I need to do before I can get to the Drench Fort, but shouldn't take too long. Can I go up here? Nah. Alright, I gotta make this a fast battle. What? How did I miss that? Alright. that should be good enough. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that thing that I was attacking. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My blinds were making a bunch of noise in the background. The thing I was attacking as fast as I possibly could was something from which those little stinger bug things were flying out. And it would be an endless supply unless I destroyed that thing first, so that is done with. And so is this. I need to come up with another word for sort of jumping on platforms or going up things besides alley-oop. Alright, let's do this. And yes, I can shoot these little things. Now this is the second phase. Oh, crap. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, you can use the gun to shoot tiny creatures like that. Finish them off pretty quickly. I think it's about 3 shots per bug, if I'm not mistaken. Let's open up this shortcut. Alright, there's an NPC up there I'm going to visit. Once I visit them, then I can start shooting those humming stone thingies for collectibles. Let's fight a few of these guys, get some experience. Damn, I didn't know they could fall off the ledge. Oh, I can. I thought there was an invisible wall. My bad. There he is. Let me first get this. Alright.
Oh, hello, Fleshling. Didn't see you there.
I was going to ask who you are, or rather what.
My name is Blackroot, and I am hungry.
For what exactly?
Only the finest stones. I have ways of attracting such morsels, but it has been centuries since any were in reach. I must wait here for my master. I will starve if someone doesn't help me.
Your people stand on the brink of destruction, and you ask me to feed you?
If it isn't too much trouble, take this. It will guide the stone to you, so you can bring it to me. Then I shall eat it with great pleasure, and I will reward you.
He kind of sounds cute.
You eat?
I am not like other constructs. In my form, life has taken root. It must be fed, or it will consume me.
How long have you been here?
I have been gathering my strength for centuries, and my roots run deep. That is my problem.
What about your master?
Of him I do not speak, nor do I remember. He left eons ago. Now I am trapped here.
Oh. Alright. The lure stone pairs itself with any struck enchantment stone, drawing them to its owner's location. Shoot an enchantment stone with redemption, the gun, to awaken it. The lure stone will do the rest. A bunch of stones in the game you're about to see. Oh no, I guess not. But there are like 30 of 3 different types of stones, so plenty of these things around. We already came across like 3 or 4 of them. Alright, I'm gonna kill a few of these guys and then proceed. Ooh. Double execution. Check to see if I have any cool weapons. Me. Ow! Jesus. Finally. If you're wondering, that is a possessed weapon. These are extremely awesome because you can not only equip them, but you can upgrade them, level them up. And depending on which level you're at when you get these possessed weapons, that possessed weapon will start off at that level. So the damage will be, representative of your level, so on and so forth. So the higher level you are, it's better to get a possessed weapon at that point in time. My sort of plan is to get 2 sets of possessed weapons at 2 different points in the game. Since level 21, I believe, is the cap for like a first playthrough, I'm planning on getting a possessed scythe and a possessed heavy weapon at level 15 or 16, and then get another 2 at level 20 or 21, probably 20. And then at those points I can sort of level up these weapons. And the way you level these weapons up is by sacrificing other weapons or other gear, or you can sacrifice certain types of talismans, which Vulgrim sells. And as I said in the first episode, I'd be buying a bunch of those anyway. But let us equip this. It's too early to level these up. It's not going to be much of a benefit. I'm just going to continuously rack up coin, sell most of the stuff that I get. So, yeah. I'm just going to use it now because it has the highest damage out of everything that I have currently in my inventory. Yep. Let's keep moving. Yeah. It's taking me through a tutorial of how to upgrade possessed weapons, but not interested. Nice. Whoops. Alrighty. It's actually a pretty common theme in this game that bosses that you fight in certain areas later become normal enemies that you encounter over and over again. Let's go here. There it is. I knew there was a coin down here. Alrighty.
I have to go alone.
No, you don't. He said that because I was too near the water and I couldn't summon the horse. Oh crap. That's what I thought. Alrighty. Let's get that coin and then we can call it quits with the exploration. We can head straight for the Drench Fort. Here it is. Alrighty. Cool. We did level up, so... Ah, yes, harvest. Finally. If you're wondering what it looks like, that's what it looks like. Oh, and if you haven't noticed by now, I mentioned this in the last episode, but teleport slash is essentially this. And you get health and magic and... yeah, health and magic back when you do that. And you can level up teleport slash to do other types of damage when you do it, so like fire, ice, critical, etc, etc. Oh, I hear humming. Where are you at? Ah, there you are. Stop freaking out, Jesus. Alright, there we go. Alright. Time to use that whirlwind combo and my gun to take care of these guys. Easy peasy. Come on. My mouse keeps sort of disconnecting and reconnecting. It's really annoying. I should get a new mouse. It's happened on different computers, so I'm pretty sure it's not the USB port that's the problem. So here we are at the Drench Fort. First puzzle. Non-volatile shadow bombs. Yep. That's what they're called. Shadow bombs. This is going to take a lot longer than the cauldron, the fire temple place, because there's a lot to solve, a lot to do. There's a page down here. Ooh, got it. Then made it. There's a chest over here. And then there's a coin over here. I think that about covers the secrets to this area. There's like one of those stone thingies that I can shoot over here. And that's it. Alright, so where was I supposed to go? Here? Nope. Over there. The hell is that? Oh crap, there's a chest there. Hang on, let me get this first. Alright. Now, how do I get up there? Oh yeah. Alright. Besides the parkour, the game really does have nice ambient music in the background and combat music, but that could just be me being partial towards the composer, Jesper Kyd. He knows how to make music. There's a chest over there. And yeah, it auto aims. I'm not that good at games where I can not look at the enemy and shoot them very accurately. In fact, I'm total garbage when it comes to shooting games. What do we have here? Okay. Oh, hey, oh, Jesus. Oh, crap, come on. Alright, great. This was an optional area, too. I do remember this. Let's get some health back. Finally. This really is much more difficult on Apocalyptic because these initial fights that would, on normal mode, not take as long, it like turns just a regular fight like this into sort of a battle of attrition. Like you can be good at dodging, but over time you can make mistakes. And those mistakes can be costly. Second puzzle. Point of the puzzle is to unlock those two sections to get a gate down, and we need 2 of those ball thingies. First time I did this, it took me a while to figure it out. But you have to take everything you learned up until this point about those non-volatile bombs and the volatile bombs and how they interact. Different objects in the game world, like so. And up here you have a switch. What are you doing? My goodness. Thank you. That unlocks the gate. Once you step off it, it goes back up. So you gotta use the impact to push the ball through. Done. Do do do. While running on walls, press space to leap to nearby walls and continue running. Yeah, this would have been a helpful tip in the previous dungeon. I did this like 8 times already. Anyway. Will it go in? Nice. I didn't even need to do anything. I'm pretty sure my friend who's watching this, when I said, will it go in, probably thought that's what she said.
I cannot.
Or would it be that's what she asked? I don't know, whatever. Alright, come on, let's get rid of this. Nice. Cool. Let's grab one of these. Start unlocking these water flows. Alright. Second going down there. Got a secret over here.
Impossible.
And this is where we're supposed to go. Alright. I'm glad I'm at full health, because I think this is a heavy battle. Alright, gotta get some rope. Damn it. Whew. Those little guys that hop around and dodge, it's just so annoying. I have to like constantly be paying attention to what, like, whether or not they're ready to attack. 'Cause they hurt a lot. Well, on Apocalyptic. On normal, they're just kind of annoying. Relatively easy to get rid of, though. Speak of the devil. Yeah, I see you. I hear you. Wait, just two? Alright. No, three. Jesus.
Not enough wrath.
Done. That harvest move uses a lot of magic, or wrath, as they like to call it in the game. Do I have any stronger weapons? Jeez. Because these guys are taking so long to kill. Alright. Got a mace and I got an axe. The mace does a crap ton more damage though. What about defense? Anything new? Marauder, Pauldron. Got no critical damage bonus, but this is a tough decision. 10 strength, which increases damage, or 4% more experience. Well, yeah, let's go for the strength. 26 defense, strength, 15 defense, critical damage, arcane. Arcane critical damage is like magic critical damage. Which is kind of useless to me. Defense, strength, defense. Let's go. This. Talisman. I'll snap. 6% critical chance. 28 more magic points. Let's go with that. Alright, third puzzle. Thank you. Hmm. I gotta say, death looks pretty awesome right now. Alright, let's go that way. Oh, God damn it. I thought it might auto throw to these things, but nope. Pretty sure I can figure out what I'm supposed to do now. It's an elevator, and it went down when I activated that switch, so if I need to go up, I need to deactivate it. The only way to do that Yep. Alright. I think we're getting near the end now. Alright. Those guys are out of the way. I'm running low on health. If I could get one more potion somewhere, it might be helpful. I had to shoot that because it would prevent the gate from unlocking, the water flow from flowing. This way. Six. If I go to this main area, I should be close to finishing this dungeon.
I cannot.
There we go. Finally. Alright. Nothing under here, right? No. Alright, boss time. Whoops. Come on, get out of the way. It keeps running into the wall and then knocking itself out. Oh crap. Second phase. Like summons root thingies or whatever. They're kind of like... Damn it. They're kind of homing, so... Pain to dodge. Damn it. So close. Eh. Alright. Damn. That was kind of gross. But anyway, the Unstoppable Reaper form allows Death to inflict and sustain huge amounts of damage, kill enemies with Reaper attacks to gain or gather Reaper energy. So, as you saw, Death has sort of the secondary form where he can summon like a more powerful version of himself. And you just saw it. And you saw it in the last episode too. He... like during certain execution sequences, sort of like the last hit against a boss or a tough enemy, he sometimes summons this form, and now with this particular skill I can call it at will, but I need to sort of fill up a particular meter first in order to gain access to this form whenever I want. And it says use Reaper attacks to fill up that meter. Reaper attacks are pretty much any attack where Death summons like like that purple huge scythe, kind of like when I use the harvest skill or certain types of like the whirlwind combo at the end. I'll show you in a second, but I gotta do that stuff to fill up the meter. Now that talisman that I'm collecting materials for, that sort of side quest, if I equip that, once I get it, if I equip that, I'll be able to get Reaper energy, fill up the meter much more quickly with each and every attack. So not just the sort of, Reaper type of attacks, the purple ones. And I get this. According to legend, this hammer was recovered from the hoard of a mighty sea dragon. This weapon was wielded in savage battle at the fortress of Karkank. Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Point is, it does a lot of critical damage. Oh, I don't have a book. To harvest. I need to be level 7 for this, 1 level away. Alright. Yeah, so Reaper attacks are like that, or like that. Now granted, it's only like one attack, but if you do it against multiple enemies, then you can fill it up pretty quickly. But again, if I have that other talisman, I won't need to worry about using these types of Reaper attacks.
Impossible.
Any attack I do will fill up the meter. Alright. Oh, damn. Much better. Higher damage, fire damage, and Reaper energy on execute. So anytime I execute an enemy, I get Reaper energy to fill up my meter. Yeah, I'm definitely equipping this. Mainly because it's a hammer, but it also does critical damage. Alright. Gonna fast travel back.
Out with it, horseman. I can tell when you've come to boast.
The forge has been restored.
Aye, and Alia ran round the village the moment the waters reached us, giggling like a 2,000-year-old. No, it's a right noble deed for one of the riders. Perhaps I was wrong about you.
Ah, damn. Need more money. Maybe I can take him now.
I'm surprised you've gotten this far. The battle is far from over. Come on, show me what you've got. I didn't think you could get any uglier.
Damn, I won. And leveled up.
Well, a battle won should never go unrewarded. You got lucky. Mayhaps I am too old to do this.
Age isn't everything.
So, you can fight an old warrior, but to earn your name, you'll have to do better than that. Bathir, Echidna, Argyll, these are what we makers call death. You kill them all, and mayhaps I will grant you are the true Reaper.
Sounds like a challenge.
These are essentially side bosses.
If I'm to be your executioner, I would hear more of those that I'm to kill.
I will tell you what I know.
Where can I find Bethir?
Bethir and her kind once ranged across the Forge lands, hunting us like cattle as we made this world our home. One by one, we hunted down and slayed the fell beasts. But Bethir, she made herself a deep burrow and slithers out only to feed. I only know that she's a beast of fire and smoke, and that she's made her lair beneath the earth.
What of Gorwood?
Once, Gorwood was a friend to my people.
Then why seek my aid?
Corruption has taken our forest, and Gorwood is a being of that old wood. Where one goes, so goes the other. Gorwood is filthy with corruption. He must be put down.
Even I know the name Echidna. Why do you seek her death?
An old debt, forged before your time.
All know the Shadow Realm of Echidna. Why do you not travel there and kill her?
I have tried, only to find her realm in chaos. The Spider Lords had bathed her throne in blood, and Echidna was nowhere in sight. I spent years following her trail to the realm of the dead. Then, all this happened. I returned home to my people, and left old debts unpaid.
Tell me about Argyll.
Ah, a madman, a beast in need of killing. I had sight on the deed myself, when the current Lord of Bones rose up and defeated the mad king of the undead.
Then Argyll is no more?
My bones have always told me otherwise. The old king lives. I'm sure of it.
It is finished then, at long last. Death, this is a Maker's key, and you had best take it now, before I come to my senses.
You seem more likely to lose them, old one.
A problem, aye. But there is also a solution. The Guardian. Meant to be our greatest weapon, and capable of clearing the forest around the tree. But an earthquake drove us from the foundry, and now I fear something else roams within. The Guardian was never finished.
If the Guardian is your masterwork, how am I to complete him?
In the forest lies another construct, one of the few remaining who have not fallen to corruption. He is not as vast as the Guardian, but his heart is strong. Seek him out, and he will guide you to the foundry. There, you may activate the Guardian using the Maker's key.
The constructs are awakened by a key?
Aye. Constructs do not have a soul like you or I. Not until that soul is given. This key unlocks the stone and prepares it for the ebb and flow of a Maker's life force. In fact, it will bring to life most any construct you find in the realm.
And what makes you think I have a soul, old one?
Isn't that what troubles you?
How will I know when I've found this construct?
Constructs are beings of boulder and stone, animated by a Maker's life force. Most possess but a fraction of a soul, just enough to drive them and give them purpose. But through others course the whole of a Maker's being, his memories and emotions. A story half remembered. Life weighs heavy on us all. Not even stone can bear it.
If wardens can resist corruption, why not use them to cleanse your realm?
Sadly, The wardens were called when the seals were broken. The Maker's toll to be paid at the end war. This warden is all that remains.
Then the seals were broken.
All right.
The forge blazes again, Ryder, thanks to you. But that's no excuse to hang about. Have you not a construct to awaken?
You're sure this key is special? Valles doesn't seem so impressed.
Aye. He mourns the loss of his friend.
Valles had a friend?
Och, aye. His great hammer, Splinterbone. It felled many a giant. But Vallis lost it in a dungeon west of here, and it weighs heavy upon him. If you can find Splinterbone and return it to my brother, you will earn his gratitude, and mayhaps the forging of a proper weapon.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why use a key to awaken the constructs?
Spirit doesn't pass through stone, unless you carve a channel for it. That's what the key is for. It's sharp enough to slide through the stuff of life. Be careful where you point it.
That's what she... No.
What was Valles doing in a dungeon?
We hoped to restore the shattered forge within, but it was corrupted and overrun by the sea and vermin. We barely escaped with our lives, no thanks to Karn.
You let that pup guide you?
Aye. At the time we did not see the harm, but Karn would do anything to prove himself. I fear one day he will go too far. Oh, Vallis has been busy. There are new items. Oh, this should go... You will find the hammer just past the fjord. The Stone Father be with you, horse. What brings you before... Vallis will put it to good use. This should go nicely with the others. Vallis will put that... This should go nicely with the others. Vallis...
Oh, alright. Check one more thing. So notice how this particular weapon has frost damage. I'm looking for ice damage. Anyway. It's not much I can afford with 23k, but... What I'll do is, I'll just get 2 of those skills and then call it quits for the episode. And I'll showcase them. This one? Yep.
Now that one's my favorite.
And this one. Alright. That's number 1, and the other one has number 2. Alright, yeah, that about covers it. Thanks for watching, see you in the next.